Oh, they're gonna have so much fun with that. All right, so it is time to take down the Christmas tree. We have everything ready to get it all put away, and then we're going to put something else in this space. So goodbye tree. So here is the space. We just cleaned up everything, put all the Christmas decorations away. So now I'm going to take a table and chairs that I found at the thrift store for my niece and nephew, and I'm going to put them here and make like a little kids area, because we did have a chair that we had here, but I don't know, we never really used it, so I brought it up to the spare bedroom and it's like perfect in there. So yeah, I think that the little table and chairs will be perfect here. Here is the chair that we did have downstairs. We moved it upstairs when it was Christmas and we put it in the spare bedroom, and I honestly really like how it looks right here. We had some guests come over recently and it seemed like it went really well. I was afraid like they might feel like it took up too much space, but they were able to put their bags on the chair. And then to the right, I have this little blanket thing with the famous cat blanket. So I really like how it looks here. I wanted to find a small area rug to put underneath the table, so I went to Walmart, and there were a couple different options, but I did find one that was gray. I like it because the area rug that's where our couch is has some parts of gray in it, so luckily I was able to find this one, and I think it was like $19. After I got home, I started cleaning the table. It looked like there was some type of like oil or grease on the table, so it did take a little bit of scrubbing, but I'm actually just using a wipe right here and it is coming off pretty easily. It just took a little bit of extra scrubbing on certain parts. I also found some spiders and things like that. You know, it's a thrift store find. It looked like it was in a garage or something, but it cleaned up so nicely. But I wanted to make sure that I was able to clean up everything as much as I could. It looks like the paint that's on this table is not original, and I was afraid that the wipe might take up some of the paint, but luckily it worked perfectly and I was able to clean up the table nicely. Then I stood and thought about where I was going to put everything, and that's sort of what took the next several minutes, was me just sort of taking the table, moving it one place, then moving it back to another place, putting the carpet in one place and then moving it back. I just wanted to try to figure out exactly where it would be best situated in the living room, and I love how perfectly the carpet is sized for this space. I was a little nervous that it was going to be too big, but it's absolutely perfect. So now I'm just trying to put the lamp in one spot, trying to figure out exactly where I want to put everything. Luckily, Sean was able to help me figure out where I should put everything, because I sort of was like stuck and not able to figure out how I wanted to arrange it. So sometimes that's when it's best for me to have somebody else look at the space. Then I started organizing the lights, and I want to say that these are called curtain lights. They're really, really cool. I talk a little bit more about them later in the video, but I'm really happy with them. They were like $14, I think, at Walmart, but definitely worth it. I am really excited to be able to use them, and they have so many different settings. So I think they just add some warmth to the space. So I tried to untangle them the best I could, and then I got some command strips to be able to display them on the wall, and these are perfect. They're really small and they're the perfect size for the wires from the lights. So I was then trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to set up the curtain lights, and I ended up doing a row across underneath the window, and then I started going back just to try to have everything evenly spaced, and luckily I was able to figure out a way to do that. But it took a couple minutes for me to try to figure it out. And then while I was doing this, I found out that the lights have a really cool feature.
Bah. Bah.
Bah. Bah. Oh, they're gonna have so much fun with that. I don't know who is going to have more fun with that, me or the kids. Another thing that the lights said that they could do, because they are like sound reactive, they will sort of like shine with music. So I think that could be really fun when, you know, I have them over and we're listening to music. I think they'll really, really enjoy that. So I'm just finishing up setting up the lights. I think they're perfect and they add a nice glow to the space. Let me share with you an update of how everything's going so far. So I have the table set with the leaves down. It's parallel to the wall. I think that just makes there be more space. And then I set up some of these lights, that are so cool. They have a little remote and you can turn them on with the remote. And then there are different settings. So that's just like the steady on one. But there's also one that's like, or you can also dim it too, which is pretty cool. But there's one that like if you make sound, it like reacts. I'm going to add a couple little things to the table. I'm going to make it like a little art table. And something I was thinking I could also add is this. I'll turn the camera down a little bit so you can see. I have these like wire baskets that I found at the thrift store. So I thought I could put one here and then put some like books and stuff in there for them. So I just went upstairs and I have this little basket that I thought could be good for putting like arts and craft supplies in. And then I also have this art station that has like a roll of paper on it. I got it for $4 at the thrift store. I thought this could be a great addition to have right here as well. So I'm going to move the camera again and try to set this up. Let's see. Oops. This was originally going to be a Christmas gift, but I never actually gave it. So I think it'll be perfect right here. So I don't know if there are all the pieces in here, but we will find out. Oh, there's a thing of crayons in with it. Wow, that's kind of cool. So they're like brand new crayons. Oh my gosh, guys. So somebody who must have used it left a box of brand new crayons in there. Thank you for the person who had this. Let's see. So there's the box. Nothing else in there. Oh, this is like the perfect size. It looks like it's never even been used. It says it includes a 32-inch paper roll, and then you have this little topper right here to rip it off with, and it says child safe strip. So I think it's because it's not like, it doesn't have an actual like blade on it or anything. It's child safe. So cute. Okay, it like fits perfectly on that table. And then I have this little basket. Could add, maybe I could just set it like here for now. I already have a thing of crayons. Turn this light on too back here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at that, guys. It's so cute. Okay, I need to add a couple more things to that basket. So I'm gonna go get a couple more things to add to the crafting basket. Okay, so I just went upstairs to the craft room and I found a couple things to leave in this basket. I do have like scissors and markers and all of that kind of stuff, but I wanted to just have things in this basket that they would be okay to use on their own. I have a couple things of crayons. The first one was the one that randomly was in the box already from the thrift store, so thank you. And then I have a Colors of the World crayon set. Then there are actually a couple coloring books that go with that. I also found a little Mickey Mouse Mad Libs and just like a sketchbook to have in the back. So there's that little crafting setup. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to put in here. So I found a couple books to put in this little case and a little stuffed animal too. So those can just sit right in there and I can change them out. Do we want to have a, I don't know if I want to put Lamb Chop in here. I think maybe I should stick to books. Maybe Lamb Chop would go up here. Maybe Lamb Chop will just go upstairs. I think I'm gonna get a couple more books to put in here. I just found a couple books. This is actually like a primary notebook. So it has like the lined pages. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm gonna add this to, I think the box up here. I mean wow, what's that called? A basket. And then I also found the monster at the end of the book. So I thought that would be another one, nice one to add to there. So yay. I think it's done for now. It's not perfect, but I think it works. I think it's gonna be really cute. I love this space. It is so cute. I don't know, like I was getting kind of frustrated at the beginning because I was struggling with figuring out exactly where I wanted to put everything, but I think it looks great for now. There are a couple things I'm definitely going to have to figure out, this being one thing. It's really close between the globe and the chair, so I need to figure out maybe a different place for the globe to go. But I love like the twinkle lights, they're so pretty. I was recently talking with you guys about how I really didn't want to take down the Christmas tree because I really love the atmosphere that the lights give, but I feel like this is a great option. And they, on the camera, they look like they're flickering. They're actually not. It's just, I think, because they're LED. And then we have the cute table with this little basket in the front with a couple books. Of course, you know me, I love all of the vintage finds. So I have Richard Scarry, Berenstain Bears, and Sesame Street. And then this paper that my niece and nephew can use to draw on. A basket with a couple coloring books, a sketch pad, and a composition notebook with a couple things of crayons. And I also have this lamp behind it, which I really like. The lampshade didn't come with the lamp, but I really like the lampshade because it's like a cityscape, I think you would say, like that, like the outline of a city. So yeah, I love this. It looks so cute. I'm happy I didn't give up on it. I think it's perfect. And this carpet as well. I think I just bought it at Walmart today, but I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $17, but it's the perfect size for this space right here. So I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed seeing the process of setting up this thrifted crafting space for my niece and nephew. I'm so excited that I found this table and chairs and that I've been able to use them, and they were only $6 at the thrift store. Such a great find and such a great deal. Let me know in the comments if there are any other items that you would add to this kids crafting table. I think I need to get some pencils and a couple other things, but let me know what kind of stuff that you guys would have on this table. I am so excited to have this set up for them. I can't wait for them to use this space. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I love to share videos about thrifting and crafting and DIY. I share thrift from me videos all the time and thrift hauls. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook at Thrifted Living and on Instagram at Thrifted Living YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!